Happy hump day, you guys. The days are going by faster and faster. I can't believe we're already in the middle of the week. This is my cleaning day. So we are in the kitchen, we're doing some cleaning, and I'm gonna show you 4 reasons why you should clean your brushes. I have 4 things on cleaning your brushes: the importance, what to use, how often, and the process. You know, sometimes brush cleaning gets pushed to the side and we don't do our due diligence on why, what, how we should do it. And that's what I'm gonna go over today. So importance, really quickly, the importance of cleaning your brush is that 1, bacteria settles in and it can cause breakout, it can cause irritation. 2, makeup gets built up on the brush and you don't have that really nice blendable coverage that you used to get with the brush when it was clean, because there's all this buildup getting in the way. So those are the main, like really quickly, 2 great reasons why you should clean your brush. Now, what to use. There are a few different things you can use to clean your brush. First off, the soap needs to be very, very mild. So there have been brands that have come out with brush soap. I personally use Sigma. Prior to that, I used baby shampoo. And the reason for that is if I'm gonna use that on a 7-day-old little infant, I think it's gentle enough to use on my brushes. Some people use dish soap. I personally don't recommend that because yes, will it cut down on grease, but it's also drying out your bristles because that is a very strong soap. So you want it, you know, typically mild. Even if you were in a pinch and you use some of your facial, you know, your facial cleansing soap, you could do that too. But a soap that's designated for brush cleaning is ideal. Or again, a little Johnson & Johnson baby shampoo. And I've even heard of mixing it with tea tree oil because yes, you want to use a mild soap, but you want to clean the brushes as well. So that tea tree oil mixed in with the baby shampoo will take care of any bacteria. So it's kind of a nice little mix. So that's a DIY kind of soap, or you could just go ahead and purchase it. And then there also is another way to clean your brushes. For my work brushes, I don't have access to a sink, so I use a brush cleaner that is a spot cleaner, and it cleanses them really great. And then I also use that spot cleaner at home on my personal brushes on a daily because I don't want the shadows to interfere day to day, and it dries instantly. It's really amazing. My 3 favorites would be Brush Bath by IT Cosmetics, Japanese Brush Cleanser, and Perian Spirits. Now I know Japanese and Perian you can find on Amazon. I can't even find them in stores anymore. Perian is my all-time favorite brush cleanser. I mean, it's amazing, but you can only buy it online. So you need to, I'll link it below. You can find it on Amazon, that and Japanese, and I'll see if IT Brushes is on there, but I'll put a link to the IT Brush Bath as well. Those would be 3 that just keep them on hand. I use them for my eye brushes on a daily. Next would be how often. So I've read different things down through the years, and you know, synthetic brushes have really hit the market. You know, it used to be all natural, which they dry out, and there's just much more care that you have to deal with there, and definitely natural brushes are awesome. A lot of the brushes now are synthetic. And so you want to clean your brushes. I don't know, it's hard for me because Bobbi Brown, which is like an idol of mine, she said eye brushes twice a week and face brushes once a month. Then I've heard on dermatology levels, dermatologists say once a week, clean your brushes. I guess it's what you have time for. When you're cleaning your brushes, deep cleaning, like with the water, like I'm gonna show you, your brushes need a good day to dry. And if you don't have that day, I guess you're gonna have to stretch it out. So, you know, definitely at the minimum, once a month. If you could do it once a week, get into the habit. I mean, I think we all have one day, like this is my cleaning day. I'm doing cleaning around the house. I can wash my brushes and they're gonna have all day to dry so I can get them, you know, ready for the week. Now the process. I have done makeup now going on, I don't even want to say, but a very, very long time, since I was a early 20s. And I'm talking like, you know, professional wise, where I'm gonna have a set of makeup brushes that I need clean so I, you know, can do the proper job that I need to do. What I used to do, again, was baby shampoo, and I would literally put a little bit in my hand, you know, with some water, of course, not just the shampoo straight. You're gonna mix it with water. I think it's 1 to 4 parts water, actually. And you're gonna put it in there, and then I would just swirl my brush around on my hand. Now, after a few brushes, you're getting pruny hands. So what's so awesome now is they have mats. And I use the Sigma one. You guys know I love Sigma brushes. I love their products. So I have a Sigma mat. And it's so cool. I'm gonna pull it up here. I have it in the sink. Right in here, it even says, because they have 7 different textures on this mat, which is, they're patent pending. You know, there's other brands sell mats as well. This particular one is patent pending because it has 7 textures. And up above in these little areas, it says what brush to use on that texture, which is really cool. So this little X part is for eye brushes. These bubbles are for face brushes. And then right in here, it says refine. So you go in there after you've cleaned and you kind of refine it. And then up in here, you can like double do it. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed the rinse. This is like extra. So if you're still seeing product come out, you can go up into there. So it's kind of cool. They have those 7 different textures. We're gonna go over the process. I think I've talked enough. And let's get it going. I have my mat down in the sink. It has suction cups on it. And typically you would do this in the bathroom sink, and so it goes right around the little drain. But because of light and just room, we are choosing to do it in the sink in the kitchen. What you want to do first of all is wet your mat. Just a little bit. Go ahead and squirt the soap onto the mat. And lukewarm water is what they say to use. I'm gonna wet my brushes. They say you can use more than one brush and just kind of swirl them together. I will typically still use just one because I feel like I have more control. I haven't mastered the multiple cleansing yet. So then you're gonna rinse your brush, rinse your mat, and go right into this part where you're gonna clean or rinse the brushes off. Rinse one more time and you go here. So now you just squeeze the excess out of the brush. So this one's colored on the end. That's not my shadow. It's actually clean. It's just like it's a little deeper on that white brush. You rinse them. I forgot, if you don't have a mat and you're using your hand, you don't want to do this, you want to do this. When brushes are put together, that glue is down in here. If water gets in there, it will loosen all that up and you'll start having the brush to shed. So make sure that you're cleaning always with the brush head down, even if you're cleaning on your hand. When you lay them down, and when I'm in the restroom, I honestly use the back of my toilet. I lay them like this. And usually, you know, if you want to put a towel, that's fine, but don't have the hair on the towel because it will cause mildew. So you want to have the brush hair kind of laying off the edge to dry. Same process for face brushes. You wet the brush and then you're gonna just go in here and start cleaning. I'll go side to side. I'll go in circular motions just so I can get in there. If I need to, if it's really built up, but if you're cleaning them like you should be, it shouldn't be built up. This is a great little teaching moment. See that little bit of soap I still have? You don't want any soap residue on your brush either. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse again. So I'm just gonna press out the excess, reshape it. So I'm gonna lay this here. Again, the brush hair is laying off so it can dry nicely. So there you have it. 5 brushes are cleaned and ready to go. I'm gonna do the rest of them off camera because, you know, how fun is it to watch me clean brushes? But I did want to share 4 fun facts: the importance, what to use, how often, and the process when it comes to your brushes. I get questions all the time, so I hope this was helpful. Also, I wanted to mention, I know you guys have commented, I really, really appreciate it. The giveaway is in full effect. So we are not doing it today. It'll be on our 5-Minute Friday. I will announce the winner. Make sure that you've commented on my last 5-Minute Friday. And if you've gone over to my Instagram to see, there is a double way to enter. Share with your friend, get them to subscribe, have them tag you on the comments in YouTube, and you get a double entry. So there you go. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Take care. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.